Emma Thompson once stood at the top of British cinema, Oscar winner, acclaimed screenwriter, beloved by audiences worldwide. But behind all of that, she was quietly picking up the pieces of a broken heart. And the way she rebuilt her life? That's the part most people never heard. For years, Thompson and Kenneth Branagh were considered the defining couple of British film. Talented, celebrated, and seemingly unstoppable together. But high-profile relationships carry pressures that the public rarely sees, demanding schedules, international productions, and the slow erosion that comes from living life constantly in the spotlight. When their marriage collapsed in the mid-1990s, Emma later described herself as profoundly broken. Not just hurt, broken. Because when you've built your future around someone and it falls apart, no award or standing ovation can fill that particular silence. What happened next, though, is where the story gets interesting. During the production of Sense and Sensibility, a film she was simultaneously starring in and writing the screenplay for, Emma crossed paths with actor Greg Wise. On paper, it wasn't an obvious connection. Greg was younger, less established in the industry, and nothing like the high-profile match that tabloids might have predicted for her. But Emma wasn't looking for headlines. She was looking, even if she didn't fully realize it yet, for steadiness. Greg didn't rush in. He didn't try to fix her or sweep her into some whirlwind romance. He simply showed up, listened, and stayed. Their connection began as friendship and deepened slowly. No dramatic announcements, no splashy magazine covers. Just two people quietly becoming essential to each other. For someone who had experienced real betrayal, that kind of patience was worth more than any grand gesture. Emma has spoken openly in interviews about how long genuine healing actually took. The wounds from her first marriage didn't vanish overnight. Old emotions resurfaced. Trust had to be rebuilt carefully, almost cautiously. But what made Greg different, she said, was that he never pressured her to be anywhere she wasn't ready to be. He accepted her, scars and all, and gave her the space to find herself again. They married in 2003, and the life they built together reflected their shared values. They expanded their family in meaningful ways, including welcoming Tindi Agaba, a young refugee from Rwanda, into their home, a decision that said everything about who they both were as people. What makes their story stand out, in an industry full of spectacular collapses, is how unspectacularly it has endured. No public feuds, no dramatic splits, no tabloid chaos, just a partnership that kept choosing itself, year after year. Emma has never described their marriage as a fairy tale. She's far too sharp for that. What she talks about instead is durability, loyalty, the accumulation of thousands of ordinary moments that quietly become a life. Looking back, she said that without the heartbreak, she might never have recognized what she eventually found. The pain, as painful as it was, led her somewhere real. Beyond the Oscars and the iconic roles, Emma Thompson's most lasting achievement might simply be this. She got knocked down, found her footing, and built something genuinely worth having. If this story resonated with you, hit like and subscribe. More stories like this are on the way.